सदृशं चेष्टते स्वस्याः प्रकृतिर्ज्ञानवानपि प्रकृतिं यान्ति भूतानि निग्रहः किं करिष्यति।
अपि ज्ञानवान चेष्टते सदृशम स्वस्य प्रकृते api jnanavan cheshtate, even a wise person, api even jnanavan, a wise person, cheshtate, acts, performs action, sadrisham swasyaha prakrite, in accordance with his or her own nature. Even the wise perform actions in accordance with their nature. This nature or swabhava, as we talked about last satsang, it is not accidental. We don't have it in an accidental manner. Our nature is born out of our inherent tendencies from our genetic code and the tendencies that go into the genetic code. And then as we go through, as we travel through this passage called life, various experiences, our inclinations, disinclinations, all these elements shape our nature. This swabhava is extremely balavan, it is strong, it is difficult to change. In fact, there was a time when you could change a person up to the age of 18, 19, 20. Now by around 9, 10 years, their nature is pretty much set in concrete. It's very, very difficult to change. So Bhagavan says that even a person who is knowledgeable, who knows the difference between right and wrong, who is the Tattvavita, that person also acts according to his nature. I know this is not right. I know this is not appropriate. I know this is not correct. I know this is not good. But somehow I do it. I know that I'm speaking to my mother in a very improper manner, but I continue. I know that I'm dressed inappropriately, but I still wear that and continue. I know that I'm overspeeding, but I still continue. I know that I'm taking a selfie on the edge of a cliff, which is extremely dangerous, but I still continue. My nature. Yet I do it. So Bhagavan says, these beings, Bhutani, these beings, Yanti Prakritim, they follow their nature. Yanti follow Prakritim, their nature. Kim Nigraha Karishyati, what restraint can be had? What rules can be ordained? What supervision can be made? What can we do? Because the people are anyway following their nature. So no commandments can be prescribed. 1 or 10. Organized religion prescribes commandments, not Bhagavan. Nigraha kim karishyati. This is what Bhagavan says. This is not a statement of despair. We should be very careful not to take it in the wrong way. It doesn't mean that you cannot do anything. It's not to tell us that there is no transformation possible. It is not to tell us that change cannot be made. It is not to tell us that you cannot improve. You are doomed to who you are, what you are, how you are. Not for that. It just implies that effort, self-effort is required to bring about any change or transformation. Mastering the mind, it involves diving into our, what did I talk about just now? The inclinations and the disinclinations. We have to dive deep into these inclinations and the disinclinations of the mind. These two together, the inclinations and the disinclinations, what are they? The likes and the dislikes. They together form our nature, the Swabhava. Our nature expresses itself through the likes and the dislikes, the Raga and the Dvesha. So we have to dive into these. We have to understand this. A man complained to Sri Ramakrishna that whatever he did, his mind could not turn Godward. He said, Gurudev Sri Krishna, I'm Ramakrishna, whatever I do, my mind does not go towards this higher ideal, towards God. Then Sri Ramakrishna asked him, what is it that you love most? And the man said, my pet. He didn't pondered a little bit maybe, but he said, my pet dog is my most loved thing that I have. So Sri Ramakrishna said, let's see your pet dog. The man brought the pet dog in front of him, a puppy, a small puppy. Ramakrishna looked at it and said, "Oh my God, beautiful, looks so divine." And after that, every time the man looked at his most loved pet, he thought, "You look so divine." And over a period of time, his mind turned towards divinity, towards God. So you need to work. Some key is required. Something that is required. The first step in spiritual progress is to discover our inclinations and disinclinations, our likes and dislikes, and then make self-effort to regulate them, if required, to get over them, ultimately to get over them.